All right, guys. So there's now been talks from different sources that Luis Diaz would, in the nearest future, be handing in a transfer request. Yes, there's actually been talks. Now, of course, I'm sure most Liverpool fans would have seen this coming. Yeah, most Liverpool fans would have seen this coming because for a player to talks of going to Barcelona, links to Barcelona, and there's not been any form of hey man I no talk that kind of thing from the management. Basically there's not been anything like that, so definitely it shows that yes, this is a player that wants to go. Do you understand me? Let's take for example the Trent Alexander-Arnold situation. There was never any time Trent said nah lie, I need to go back, I need to go Real Madrid, I'm not going there. Do you understand me? It was just everything was just kept under the carpet. He refused to say anything concerning the old rumors and everything. At some point Liverpool fans were vex, say hey Marca, they do this, they do that. But guess what? There's no smoke without a fire. Now, I remember in March, yeah, Fabrizio actually talked about Darwin Núñez and Luis Diaz possibly leaving Liverpool. Now it's now really coming to light as Baba say, okay, as there are sources rather that says he's going to be handing in a transfer request. So yes, possibly. I am very, very certain that Luis Diaz will not be a Liverpool player come the summer. I don't know why I feel so certain. Yes, maybe something could happen. Something could happen, but according to reports as well, is that Luis Diaz himself, whatever they were offering him is not really what he liked. For that reason, self, I need to blame the Luis Diaz. I'll be honest. I'm not really blaming him because you cannot be playing for, sir. Liverpool is a big club, okay? And of course, we do have his salary structure. We do have his structure through which way. But then again, Luis Diaz 55,000, and I feel like it's. If you go fee, suppose give and allow these people at least 120. 120 is okay. You understand me? But it is what it is. Luis Diaz, I believe, would not be a Liverpool player come the summer transfer. Now, Newcastle United have actually, they are very, very close to completing a deal for Anthony Elanga. So, could it be that Anthony Gordon would leave Newcastle United? You remember there were also wide spread sources that Liverpool would want the services of Anthony Gordon, and then now Newcastle United, who qualify for Champions League, definitely are about to complete the deal for Elanga, who definitely plays the same position with Anthony Gordon. And guess what? I feel like both of them, if you want to compare Gordon and Elanga, somehow, I feel like even Gordon is more of a prolific goal scorer, than Elanga. But Elanga had a very, very good season last season, So could there be a one or two movements there? Say, okay, there's a possibility that Liverpool would also be looking at Anthony since Newcastle United would be completing a deal for Elanga. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. What do you think? And if that's the case, do you also think that maybe Liverpool should be going for, Anthony Gordon? Do you think so? However, one of the downsides for this whole movement is this: there's no Trent Alexander-Arnold. Also, Darwin Núñez, talks of Darwin Núñez. Yes, we Liverpool fans, we say, oh, well, make him go, but we don't know how that one is based on the demise of our, our hero. But I really do not know if other Darwin Núñez will be leaving. However, if we say okay, Darwin Núñez should leave, that means you're looking at Trent Alexander-Arnold leaving, Darwin Núñez leaving, Luis Diaz leaving, and all these players leaving, and then it doesn't really help because changing a winning team, you get as it be. You don't want to change too much, all right? But that's my own thoughts. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Do you think Anthony Gordon would be a good fit, for Luis Diaz? Do you want Luis Diaz to leave? Knowing that, waiting did they pay? Be like say somehow. But do you want Luis Diaz, to leave the club? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section.